GTC, we back with another one. Today's topic, upset alert. So let's kick this thing and get rolled. We got Carolina at the Saints. Saints -6, the over-under 38.5. Well, guys, this is a battle of the bums. And if I had to pick which bum, I guess I would say the Saints should win this game. But that 6 seems like an awful lot for the Saints. But Carolina is in disarray, so I could definitely see the Saints pulling this off. Went on to the Ravens -7 at home versus the LA Chargers. the Rams. I got Baltimore winning this game convincingly. I don't think it's gonna be really close, so ain't no upsets here, guys. Next one, we got the Colts versus the Cincinnati Bengals. If okay, guys, if Cincinnati can repeat, their quarterback Browning can repeat what he did, okay, against the Jaguars, then I believe that this 2.5 points is good. But because I don't believe that he can repeat that process, I think that's his best game ever. And I believe that's the best game he's going to ever have, okay? So with that being said, I'm definitely looking at upset alert. I like the Colts over Cincinnati. They're more physical. They're more dynamic on offense. Jonathan Taylor being hurt, it does hurt him a little bit. But they got other, backups that's coming in and playing really swell, guys. So I really like the Colts in the upset over the Cincinnati Bengals. Next, we got the Jaguars versus the Browns. And I say upset alert right out the gate, okay? Because they got Cleveland Browns -3 at home versus the Jags. I think the Jags are going to be all right, man. Their backup, Beathard, it's going to be the battle of the backups, all right? Whose team is better? Cleveland Browns, they're tough at home, okay? Their defense is real. I can see Cleveland winning this, but I forgot Trevor Lawrence is hurt, so we want to X-nay that upset alert. I still like the Cleveland Browns, at home. I just don't see Doug Peterson being able to get Beathard up to par, ready to play against that physical Browns defense. I think they're going to get after Beathard, and I think it's going to be over early, guys. I like Cleveland. Next, we got Atlanta versus Tampa Bay. This is going to be a good game, y'all, interdivisional game. Atlanta, for some strange reason, when they are home, they play really hard versus on the road. You don't know what Baker Mayfield is going to show up, okay? You don't know who's going to do what. So, you kind of got to pick on which team do you feel is the better versus on the road versus at home. So with that being said, I love the Falcons at home. They seem to get busy when it comes to playing at home. Next, we got the Detroit Lions -3, over under 42.5 versus the Bears in Chicago. Chicago's trying to get on the right path, guys, but I think Detroit is going to get them. I think Detroit is going to get them, okay? I think Detroit is going to get them. I believe they should split this game. I believe Detroit Lions should get them -3. I like that 3. We got Houston at the Jets. I don't see any upsets here, guys. I love C.J. Stroud versus that Jet defense. That Jet defense is awesome. It's amazing. But once you put a defense on the field, for as long as they're going to be putting that defense on that field, it's going to wear them down, guys. It's going to wear them down. It's going to be over. Stick a fork in their ass. They done, guys. So I don't see no upsets here. Next, we got another interdivisional game. The 49ers -13.5 versus Seattle. I understand the 49ers are back, guys, and I believe they are the best team top to bottom as far as roster-wise. I believe the 49ers are the best team top to bottom roster-wise, okay? You got a great defense up front. The back end is decent, okay? The wide receivers are good. Their running game is good. Their quarterback he's not great, but he's average, and he's decent, and he's serviceable, and he can get them to where they need to go as long as they can keep him upright and healthy. So, again, I think that 13 might be a little too much because it's an interdivisional game, but I still like the 49ers there. Next, we got the Minnesota Vikings versus the Raiders in Oakland. This is a toss-up game, guys. This game could go either way, man. You don't know who's going to show up. This game could go either way. If Max Crosby is healthy now, I'm still going to call an upset alert because it's in Vegas, okay? And because it's in Vegas, I like that defense to stud up and then to run all over them boys. And I like the Raiders, man. I like the Raiders at home to upset the Minnesota Vikings. Next, we got another, interdivisional game, guys. We got the Broncos at the Chargers. Chargers minus 2.5. I'm calling it now, guys. Upset alert. I think that Denver defense travels well. Okay, I think they're going to travel well down there to Justin Herbert and to L.A. And I think they're going to put belt to ass to them boys. I think this should be the nail in the coffin for your boy, Staley. I think Staley's out of here after this drubbing he's going to take from the Broncos. I believe Denver's going to blow the doors off these boys, okay? I believe Denver's defense and that offense is going to put belt to ass to the Chargers and Herbert, okay? And I believe this is the game that's going to make the L.A. higher-ups say, you know what? We done with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We done with this bullshit. We got the Chargers have one of the best rosters, if not the best. They tied. It's like 1A and 1AB or whatever you want to call it. But you got the 49ers as far as top rosters. You got the 49ers. I believe you got the Chargers, and then I believe you got Philly. You know what I'm saying? It's only one team underperforming there, guys. That's the Chargers. Okay, their roster from top to bottom is freaking amazing, man. And they can't perform, man. And that's all attributed to the coach. Okay, that's all attributed to the coach. You get them a coach, oh my God. You get them a coach, I'm a Chiefs fan, and I'm telling you right now, you get them a coach, it could be hell. It could be hell to tell the captain because they loaded, y'all. They are loaded. But anyway, I still feel like the Denver Broncos are going to beat the Chargers. That's my upset. Another game that I don't have an upset on, but I believe the Cowboys are probably going to get the Eagles. I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles pull it off. But I still like the Cowboys. That's going to be an interdivisional game. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be a 3-point game, guys. So I think that 3.5 might be too much. You know what I'm saying? I believe this might be a 44-41 type of game. You know what I'm saying? 43-42. You know what I'm saying? Last second field goal wins the game by 1 or 2 points, okay? That's what I believe. Last but not least, we got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Buffalo Bills. Chiefs minus 1. Being a Kansas City Chiefs fan, the one thing about me is I keep it real. We in trouble, guys. We are in trouble. If we don't figure out how to get these receivers to play ball, okay, get them to understand the routes they're supposed to run, okay, get them to catch the ball, we in a lot of trouble, guys. I'm just being honest. We are in a lot of trouble with these receivers because they don't want to catch. They don't know what route to run. It's getting mighty ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's getting mighty ridiculous here. And we're at the end of the season, guys. Ain't too much more you can really do to get this ball rolling, okay? These guys got to catch the ball. If they come in and they catch the ball, I like that 1 point. I think we're gonna win by 3 anyway, okay? But I'm not gonna sit up here and act like we're not in trouble, okay? I'm not one of those guys. I'm very real when it comes to my team and other teams and what I think about them, okay? With that being said, I can see us losing tomorrow, y'all. I can see us losing tomorrow. Coming in, Cook is out, Pacheco's out, Smith is out, Drew Tranquil is out. So we got a lot of guys hurt on that defense, and we got, Patrick's blind side to protect. I like the rookie Morris. If he holds up, I see the game going in our favor. If he can't hold up, because they're going to put Von Miller over there, guys. They're going to put Von Miller over on this guy and try to bull rush him, speed rush him, and see what he got. If he can protect Patrick Mahomes, I believe these Chiefs are going to win this game, guys. We need to. This is a knockout game, y'all. This is a knockout game. This game right here determines if the Chiefs are serious about going to the playoffs and trying to make a run, or are we going to be one and done in the playoffs? That's what this is going to determine, guys. So this is a game that we can stick it to the Bills, knock them out of the playoffs, put ourselves back in the rankings, okay? Put ourselves back in good standings, and try to get this thing back on the road. This is a get right game, guys. And boy, do we need to get right, okay? Boy, do we need to get right. We can't afford no slow starts. You know what I'm saying? GTC, man. What say you, man? What y'all think about today's prediction and upset alert? Holla at your boy, man.